You know that feeling when you find a forgotten 10 rupee note in an old pair of jeans? It's like a tiny little lottery win, right? Well, what if I told you to imagine that, but on a massive, massive scale? We're not talking about just for you, but for millions of families all across India. So let's dive right in, because we're about to uncover what is basically a national lost and found box, and it's filled with a staggering amount of money.
Okay, just look at this number, 67,000 crore rupees. Just let that sink in for a second. According to the latest data, that's how much unclaimed money is just sitting there in Indian banks. It's a treasure chest so unbelievably vast, it's almost hard to wrap your head around.
And that, of course, leads to the big question, doesn't it? With a sum this enormous spread out over who knows how many accounts, there is a very real chance that some of this fortune could belong to your family, to you, your parents, or maybe even your grandparents.
So where on earth did all this money come from? Well, it's not from some single mysterious source. Nope, this is the collective wealth of millions of ordinary Indians, just like us, that's been forgotten over time. Let's break down exactly how something like this happens. You know, what's so interesting is how normal and everyday these sources are. We're talking about things like old savings accounts, maybe from a person's very first job, or matured fixed deposits that were just never renewed or cashed out. And really, it boils down to any account that simply hasn't been touched, not a single transaction for over a decade. It's the kind of financial stuff that can so easily fall through the cracks over the years, you know? So that brings us to a really key point. What does the word unclaimed actually mean, in the eyes of the bank? There's a very specific rule for this. And here it is, the 10-year rule. If an account has zero, and I mean zero activity initiated by the customer for 10 straight years, the money inside is officially reclassified as an unclaimed deposit. That means no money put in, no money taken out, not a single instruction given to the bank for a whole decade. And this little timeline here shows you exactly how it plays out. An account might be totally active in year one, but if there are no transactions year after year, by that 10-year mark, it gets flagged as inoperative. And after that happens, the money inside starts a whole new journey. So the funds don't just stay put in the original bank forever. They actually get transferred to a special fund that's managed by the Reserve Bank of India. It's called the DEA Fund, which stands for the Depositor Education and Awareness Fund. But here is the single most important thing to remember through all of this. Just because the money has been moved does not mean it's gone for good. Not at all. The original account holder or their legal heir absolutely still has every right to claim it. The money is still yours. It's just being held safely in a different spot.
Okay, so the money's safe. But how in the world do you find it? In the past, this could be a total nightmare, but thankfully, the RBI has launched this incredible new tool to solve this exact problem. It's like they've built a bridge directly from you back to your money. And here it is. It's called UDGAM. The name stands for Unclaimed Deposits, Gateway to Access Information. And what it is a single central online portal that's designed to let you search for these unclaimed deposits across a whole bunch of different banks, all from one website.
Honestly, the difference this makes is like night and day. Before UDGAM, you would have had to literally visit every single bank your family might have ever used. You'd be filling out different forms for each one, with pretty much zero clue if you'd even find anything. But now, one portal, one single search, and you get data from many banks right at your fingertips. It is a total game changer.
All right, so you're probably thinking, okay, this sounds great, but how do I actually use this thing? Well, it's surprisingly simple, and we're going to walk through it right now. It really is just 3 easy steps. First, you head over to the official UDGAM Portal. Second, you just register with some basic info like your name and mobile number. And third, you start searching. You can use a name, a date of birth, or other simple details to see if any unclaimed deposits pop up for you or your family members. Simple as that. So, let's say you do a search and you get a hit. You find a potential match. That's amazing. But what's the very next thing you need to do?
This is really important to understand. The UDGAM portal is a search tool. It's there to tell you where the money is. So to actually get that money back into your hands, your final step is to contact that specific bank directly. From there, they'll guide you through their process to claim your funds. With a tool this easy and this powerful, you could seriously make a huge difference for your family. All this information is just out there, waiting for someone to find it. So really, it just leaves us with one question. Whose name are you going to search for first?